Now, good morning, everybody. It's not really in the morning right now, where I'm streaming right now, it's not morning. That's what I'm trying to say. Welcome back to Sports Season 1. It is great to be finally back online, of course. I mean, I was streaming yesterday, so I was online yesterday. It doesn't really matter. It's time to finally be back in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 at least. Welcome aboard this plane. This is the plane of Sukhoi Super. We've got a donation.
Prop Strike donated $2.99. Should have skipped the timeless whiz.
No, I want to have the timer because then I can prepare for the stream a little bit more. Welcome back to Sports Season 1. All right. So yeah, how's this going, everybody? How are you all doing? I'm just checking the sound levels right now. I think the music is actually a little bit too loud even. Turn it a little bit down. Make it a bit nicer. There we go. That's nicer. Alright, so everybody, I hope you all are doing well, and welcome back to the live stream. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and welcome back on board a special plane, okay? This is the Aeroflot Airlines Sukhoi Superjet, a plane that I don't necessarily like. Let me just say it that way, okay? So, it's finally time to be back in the Alpine Mountains, flying around, and we're gonna fly this plane to some interesting places like Courchevel later on. We're gonna fly down south, pretty much down south throughout the whole French Alpine Mountains here. And this airport that we're at here with a 5,000-foot long runway is actually the longest runway that there's gonna be today. We're gonna have some interestingly short runways in this stream. Let me just put it this way, all right? Now, this plane does take a bit of a while to start up, so let's just go ahead and do it. This is actually, as you can tell, an A320 cockpit. Yep, it's an A320 cockpit indeed. So let's just go ahead and start it up real quick. It's not really that hard anyway. What's up, Anthony? Nope. The spamming doesn't work. It's not going to read your donation if you donate under $2 US dollars, okay? Right? $2 Australian dollars is not US dollars. So there we go. Mission failed successfully for our stream. Welcome back to Sports Season 1. So, let's just, see if we can start at this plane, honestly. Of course, after turning on the, batteries, it is time to start up the APU. And that's gonna come on nicely. We do need a bit of the fuel pumps to run in order to do that. Right? I don't know how it works. Alright, I think we have to press the batteries again. Never mind. I think before we've had some issues starting up this plane actually, and yes, this is an A320 cockpit and it's Sukhoi Superjet. Does it make sense? Yes, because of course, you know, this is a freeware model. It's not particularly that much of a realistic freeware model, as you can clearly tell, but it uses an A320 cockpit because the A320 from the cockpit side also is very similar to the Sukhoi Superjet. It's often also called a kind of a fake Western jet. So yeah, that's on that one. What's this plane starting up? How long has this been? Why? There we go. It's just taking a while to start up.
Treedwin donated
this is actually now realistic. Oh, what's up, Treedwin?
Treedwin donated €2. Hi Swiss. My time 0:45.
So you're 1 hour ahead. Right now it's 11:46.
A legend plays donated $7 Australian dollars and 99 cents. You still haven't given me your email. Why? I checked the YouTube channel, it's sent there.
Yeah, you can check the info tab, and then you can get the business email, like the business email, you know? Just really my email. Just business email. But you know what I mean? It's pretentious, okay? Let me just go ahead and get the navigation systems to work. Turn this to ATT. Here we go. And there we go. There we go. Nice. Turn that to nav, and we've got instruments working. Very straightforward, this plane. Why is this display so dark, by the way? How do we change that? How do we get that going? I've turned on brightness. Where's the brightness? This is now where we're starting off again. I don't know how to adjust the brightness of this of the screens here. This is actually a perfect stream. Okay, so let's just go ahead and turn on the APU bleed. That should already be turned on. There we go. It is turned on now. APU generator is already turned on too, so it is time to get those engines started. Actually, the APU in a plane is eating quite a bit of fuel, so you don't want to always have it like turned off for hours, right? What's up, Angelina? It's 5 in the morning? 5 in the morning or 5 in the evening? Well, I guess 5 in the evening because you're in the US, right? Yeah, 5 in the evening makes more sense. Welcome back to West One. I'm guessing East Coast then. I'm sorry. All right. It is now time to go and start up this plane. As you could really tell, this is just a simple Airbus plane. Just really like Airbus cockpit, at least. It's really easy and straightforward to start up. There we go. N2 compressor is coming up. This is really easy and straightforward here. Again, Sukhoi Superjet. Yes, it does use an A320 cockpit, but it works. All right. So N2 is coming up. N1 is the N2 is actually the inner compressor of an engine, right? And the N1 is the outer compressor. You know, the actual blades that you see. This is the N1. Welcome back to Physics and Aviation 001. So, hey Swiss, what's your thoughts on Candace? Who are you guys talking about with Candace? Wait, no, I forgot. Yeah, Candace. I remember the Candace thing. Okay, let's go ahead and now turn on the second engine. I mean, the first engine. As you can tell, the compressor of the second engine is coming up. Welcome back to Swiss 1. This is exactly how it works. What's up, Candace? Oh, what's up, Angela? Yeah, okay, it's in PM. Okay. Good. Good. Have you heard of the...
Jack and Jacob Blaze donated $4.99. What got you into aviation? Keep up the great work.
Thank you, man. It was actually Infinite Flight, dude. You know, good old Infinite Flight. We all remember it. We don't necessarily love it, but it's just there, and we've got to accept it. We got to accept its existence. I cannot talk anymore, but... Okay, wait. I found out the brightness of the Ecom display, everybody. You guys, we are now really starting to get along. I figured out how to adjust the brightness of the display. That's just exactly how it works. And guess who's back? Guess who's back? It's Michael Gustav. Greetings from Brooklyn, New York. He's always sending out greetings from New York City. I mean, from Brooklyn, yeah. Have you heard of the MD-11 that's coming to the MSFS? Well, there's a lot of planes coming from MSFS that we know of. You know, the 737 from... PMDG, I think. We've got an MD-11 coming up. We've got probably Sukhoi Superjet. Also Concorde, a professional Concorde, which is something I'm probably the most excited about. If you know the channel, of course, we've always had a Concorde here. Because it's such a... it's a very, 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 very complicated plane to develop as well.
G's E99 donated $2. Hi, Mr. Wired.
Now, this is one of those donations, again, that I really don't get. Well, what are you saying? All right, let's go and turn on the fuel pumps. Let's just get the engines to run. Come on. Give it some power. Here we go. Perfect. Now, this is fine, actually, now. Go ahead and stop the APU from running. That is great. And turn on the generator of the engines, which don't work. Now they do. Engine is provided. Plane is provided with power. It says available on here. What does that mean? Okay. This is good. We have now started up our plane, everybody. This is looking finally like we're good. Can you guys hear, by the way? Can you guys hear? Is this can you guys hear this, the plane? I'm just gonna make sure, because we've had this before where I forgot to turn on the sound. That's just something that can happen here. So that's great. Have you made a plane about... have made a video about the Russian planes MC-21? Yeah, there are quite a few Russian planes coming out. Actually, the Irkut MC-21. That's really good. I think... there's also a Mitsubishi Space Jet as well. You know, one of those planes that I've never really made a video about because there are no models for them in the flight simulator, which is quite unfortunate, right? These are all very interesting planes. The Irkut, and there's also some more Chinese planes coming out. But no way. That's just... they're not really existent in the flight simulator, so... not really. Alright. Good. Now we're on this very narrow taxiway we're barely fitting on here. If you checked out the 777-200 gravel kit video that I released today, you might already know that, you know, having engines hang above ground is not particularly a good idea. Whatever. Okay. Now this is a 5,000 foot long runway. The thing is, again, this is the longest runway of today's stream. We're going to land at 2,000 feet and 3,000 feet maybe, if we're lucky. And we're also going to have like the 1,000 feet of runways today. Again, Courchevel. So we're just not going to use the whole runway of this one, just to, you know, get this plane used to flying at short runways. See? Oh. Can you guys tell this? Dude, our left engine has died. What the hell have I done? Is this normal? This is also dead from the outside. It literally stopped spinning. The engine literally has died. What the hell? Oh, both engines. No, actually just the left engine. It's just dying here on this runway. Okay, second engine works still. The left engine works. The right engine has just died.
Jeez E99 donated $2. I really like your live stream, but stop abusing aircraft, and aircraft matters too.
Well, apparently I've now overdone it. We have lost our... Okay, our APU's right now starting up, I guess. Let's see, maybe it provides enough power already for the startup of the left engine. I have never had this. Why did the engine just die? Okay, turn on the APU bleed. That's already turned on. That is so weird. Oh no. We're literally, we are on, just imagine this case happening in real life. You line up on the runway, literally ready for takeoff. Everything's looking good. But then suddenly, the left engine just died. I mean, I'm just hoping that this is not going to happen mid-flight. What was that, dude? I've never had this. This is just a great stream, a great start to a great flight. I just saw the engine parameters go down, and I was like, what? It was suddenly at 0 then, and then we heard the sound of it shutting off. Oh. Alright. According to the sound, you can hear it. According to the sound, it actually is turning off. Shut the hell up, plane. How can I... there we go. The switch. Good start. How do we get this to run? I mean, we can already start off with the second engine just take off like that. What the hell is wrong with this? I really don't get this now, okay? I mean, I guess it's for the better if we take off and leave the APU on, because then with the auxiliary power unit, we can start the engine back up again if it dies again, right? This is exactly how you do it in Russia. So, let's do exactly this. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this to normal. And I think the engine should, in a second, start up normally. Right? Please just do it. Turn the anti-ice off. Really? That doesn't do it. Why would that make a difference to the engines dying? What the hell? Come on, start up. Come on. Start up, plane. Yeah, keep the APU on. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've just okay. It should have, okay. It's not really turning on either. I think we have left this. Turn off the APU bleed. What are you guys talking about? Is that actually... No, that has just made it worse. Stop suggesting things that just makes it worse. It just makes it worse. No, the APU blade should be turned on. You guys, turn off the sound. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, by the way, I forgot. Yeah. Great thing about Airbus, too, we can just clear the ECAM mass and just get the hell out. But this is very strange. This plane is not starting up at all. What do you guys think? Turn on APU. It is literally running right now. You can even see it in the screen. You guys stop suggesting things that don't make sense. Wait, let me just see here. Bleed. This is the APU. It's all open. I cannot read this properly. Where's the APU? There we go. APU, there we go. It's turned on and it's running, okay? It's running also pressure into the engine. This should work. This should turn on. Turn on ELT. That's literally the emergency locator transmitter. That doesn't make any sense. Any difference. I mean, we've turned it off here now. We've turned it on now. But that doesn't make any sense. Taking off with only one engine is the only way to begin now. Try to restart the engine multiple times until the engine starts. That is not. It's not how a car. That's not. It's this plane doesn't work like a car. That's what I'm trying to say. Hit Windows M. It will auto start the. Will it? Oh, I've done something stupid. I've done some. Oh no, I haven't. Listening to you is just stupid. Actually, it's possible that your electronics went in emergency mode. What are you all talking about? I'm just reading through the chat right now, trying to see what's going on. Anti-ice off, ignition on. Okay, anti-ice off. Ignition on, it's already on. APU bleed is already turned on. Alright, ignition start. Aha. Doesn't make that much of a difference, does it? I mean, we can just use the second engine. Doesn't really matter. This is even only getting worse. Is this how the Sukhoi jet performs in real life? I guess. Shut the hell up, plane. All right. I'm just really trying to see how this goes. Control E to auto start. It's just gonna turn off the engines. Actually, turn on the landing lights. That doesn't make any difference at all. It's literally starting right now. No, it's not starting right now. There's no fuel actually coming into the engines, which is like maybe I've shut off the fuel accidentally. Oh no, that's the wrong engine. Alright, this is working, okay? Fuel flow. What is not working is the fuel flow into the engine 1. Okay? So let's maybe return that on. Restart that. Engine 1 pump, that's actually looking good. This is just electric hydraulic. No, that's not how it works. This is not working at all. Look at the checklist. I know how to fly an A320 and I don't know what's going on right. You're using an old version of the Sukhoi Superjet. Oh, is this normal to have issues? Crank? Try it again? Alright, try it again. Turn on again. Come on. Work. Oh. I just need... Okay, so apparently this version here is bugged, but we're just gonna try to fly it anyway. I mean, I think we've had some issues before with this.
G's E99 donated $2. Aircraft needs some milk.
Is this normal? X feed plus restart pumps and turn on the engine. Okay, let's turn on X feed here. This is not at all working, is it? Alright, come on. Is this normal? You guys, I love how you guys are just suggesting things. APU on, then turn off, then engine, then ignition, then engine because of old version. Okay, wait, it's an old version, okay? So I should download a new version of this plane first of all. Okay, that's good to know. APU on, okay? Then off. What? Off and on? What do you mean? This is not making any sense at all, this plane. I just don't really get it. We're literally Has it got something to do with the engine generators, maybe? No, not at all, actually, probably. Turn off. This is not at all working. APU on and off? So we should turn on off the APU? Like completely, entirely? Well, it doesn't even really turn off, does it? It's still at 100%. Call ground maintenance. How do we do that in the flights? We've had this before, actually, haven't we? Where the plane is just broken, and we should probably download a new model. So what I'm gonna try is actually, do the manual engine start by pressing the Control E, and apparently it does something now to the plane. It does start it up now. So I'm just gonna hope that, you know, pressing Control E, which is like the cheat code to start up engines normally in the flight simulator. I guess it works here, apparently. Here, the N2 is coming up. That is looking okay. I do be having issues with the N1 though, it's not coming up. So are we just gonna have to fly this plane with one engine, or what is gonna happen now? Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen, isn't it? This is just what we've left off. Put the engines to off and on. Why is the plane turning off now again? Check the fuel pumps. That's what some people are actually saying. Okay, fuel. Okay. This was the fuel pump, right? And it's not delivering anything to engine 1, apparently. Alright. So, you know what? I just want to stream normally. Can that not happen? Is that not just... Can I maybe... Like... Pressing Alt F4 works. Yeah, it does, most probably. Alright, time to fly anyway off of the airport just with one engine. I mean, this is a good simulation of what this plane can do. Actually, this is apparently a glitch. You guys have already teased it in the comment in the chat. Apparently, this is actually a glitch of this add-on plane. I didn't realize it before starting the stream that the plane is actually broken. So there's something wrong with the fuel pumps of the first engine, engine number 1, I mean, and that's apparently the problem that this plane momentarily has with this update. And it says here too, engine shut down. We've got an imbalancy and TCAS mode. Avoid icing conditions. Yeah, I think icing conditions is like our last problem here now. Great. We're running at very, very low fuel here, very low power actually here too, low speeds, perfect for the flight that I have planned for this video, because we're gonna come in for interesting airports. Whatever, this is a Russian plane. I don't think it minds flying just on one of the 2 implemented engines, right? This is a Russian plane, okay? Let me just say that. I'm just gonna make sure that it has hydraulic power. Oh damn. Oh damn. This plane is running in circle. This plane is running in circle. I have no control of this at all. This is so bad. I guess we're just gonna have to roll with this. Sukhoi Superjet, everybody, doesn't work, and we've always had issues with the Sukhoi Superjet. That's probably the reason why I hate it so much. There's just like bad energy from connected with this plane. You know what I mean? It's just bad. Does this screen work? Oh, actually it does. Holy moly. Maybe we can auto start the engines with this pad. Could that work? Oh, please. Wait, dashboard. Link MCD. Dispatch. Oh, damn, that's so... Oh, no, reflection. Flight in op. Performance. No, that's just not really ground. Pushback. No, we don't need that anymore. A little too late. I mean, literally, our engines died when already on the runway. Okay, that was what was happening. We were on the runway, and it just broke. Settings. Uh-oh. Look ahead. Okay. Actually, no, this is not good. Okay, good. Now, time to follow along into this valley and try to come in for this landing. This is completely broken, actually. This whole thing. This is just great. But it actually flies somewhat. I mean, you gotta consider this is a plane that only has one of the 2 engines running. Okay? The problem is, though, that we're gonna come in for some interesting airports today. So we would normally need the whole plane, whole power. Yeah. It's good. Your MPE is low. What the hell's MPE? What are you guys always talking about? Do I look like any one who would know that? Whatever. Full flaps. You can fly at lower speeds. I actually have the flaps at I have them at 0. So the problem is about flaps is that they slow you down, and we are right now not actually having issues with the speed at all. Huh. We're actually running 260 knots. We're actually almost over speeding here. Everybody, as you can see, this is the thing about flying a Russian jet. We might, you know, have some complaints from the pilots about one of the engines not working, right? But, well, that problem was easily fixed by the plane just being able to run off of one engine. 280 knots to 90 knots. We're actually getting to like a pretty fast speed here, everybody. This is finally looking good. Your hydraulics are probably locking up the fuel pumps. They probably clamped on the fuel pumps, or your engine has a malfunction where the turbines inside are locking up. That's not the problem. Turbines are actually spinning totally fine. It's just really the fuel pumps, I'm guessing. It's a glitch. Don't overanalyze this. The flight simulator model is just broken. It's not like this that realistic that, you know, that the hydraulic pumps can actually. I think it's the fuel lines that are actually broken. Yeah, it's not that realistic, right? So this is great. Your MPE is your problem. What the hell is an MPE? Good. So far, we have actually run quite well. This is actually flying quite nicely, smoothly through the Alpine Mountains. And we're actually, this is actually quite a bit of a fun flight now. We finally have got some action. Now, I just really want to see where's the damn airport that we're actually. Where is it? Oh, it's supposed to be actually right to the in front of us, actually. We have to turn for a bit of a circle. Problem is, this plane is really not that good at turning circles with one of the 2 engines. And the airport is actually down here. This is a short runway, as you can apparently tell. It's literally right there. 3,000 foot long runway. How well is this looking for this flight? Try opening the cross bleed. That doesn't make any. It's just the plane is broken. It's not about me. Of course. Great. Yeah, this plane doesn't even have a cross bleed switch. It's not like a Concorde or anything. All right. Meanwhile, oh damn, this is actually some very nice looking mountains here, though. We do have to see that. This is actually a very beautiful valley. You know, sometimes we've got to appreciate that as well. We've got a completely broken plane, but at least the landscape isn't broken. Okay, let's go ahead and try to. The thing is, the last time the engines died, the left engine died. Okay, the time the engine died, I put both engines to minimal power, to actually 0 power, idle, right? Because I was rolling onto the runway. Okay, I was lining up, and so maybe that is a bad idea in this plane. Going engine idle is a bad idea, and it kills the engines apparently. This is just bad. All right. Anyway, we've got a runway ahead, and that runway has to be landed on. Is that grammatically? It doesn't really matter. I tried to form a sentence that just is way too complicated for the stream here. I mean, we're flying a Sukhoi Superjet with an A320 cockpit. That doesn't even work because the left engine will just die when we line up onto a runway. So yeah, sit right for everyone that's just come into the stream here. We are right now flying a Sukhoi Superjet that has 1 engine only. The right engine is working. The left engine died when we tried to line up onto the runway of our departure airport. So, this is bad. Let's just see. Maybe we can do proper landing. I'm gonna try to use most reverse thrusts I can. Alright? Maybe this is a good idea. The takeoff, although, I'm a little scared of, right? I think landing won't even, like, you know, the stopping part of the landing won't be that much of an issue, but the taking off after that landing, even though it might be successful, right? That'll be a bit of a, oh my god. Okay, oh damn. Yeah, they missed that runway, dude. Alright, let's go and try to stop. In real life, I would have gone around in the stream. I really don't care if we die or not. I mean, this is a Sukhoi Superjet. Not much to lose. But we have stopped quite nicely. I'm sorry about this landing. You know, since we really only have one engine running, flying this plane is quite weird because they're obviously very much imbalanced here on the flight. But that's actually quite worked. Yeah. You can always go around, but, you know, it's a Sukhoi Superjet. It's not worth it. Great. Alright, it's time to push back here. I mean, the one engine that we do have is working quite well. I'm just hoping that it doesn't die, because it has... The thing is, it has to run at full power all the time now here in this flight, because, of course, the other engine is not working, so it has to kind of, you know, make up for it. And that's a bit of a problem, because that is kind of damaging sometimes to some engines. But it's just a Sukhoi Superjet. You know, this doesn't matter. Good. We have survived the landing. Now it's about the takeoff and finding out if it works. Maybe it will. Or something. There's a bit of a chance. There's a bit of hope. That's what matters. We've got hope. So with your propeller detached, it wasn't glued. This is another one of those jokes that I really don't understand. The thing is, we're now taking off from this runway here, right? And our next airport here on our navigation list, 18 nautical miles away, is LFLJ. If you remember this airport, it's literally Courchevel. That'll be a failure, but we're just gonna see if it's gonna work. I mean, just the takeoff itself has got to work first. So let's go ahead and put the flap hose up. And try to take off. I just really was thinking of what I was going to say. So, let's go ahead now and stop in 3, 2, 1. We are going to initiate a wheelie now. Oh, that was a very weak yeah, somewhat of a weak wheelie, actually, honestly. That was not particularly that much of a satisfying wheelie, for sure. But let's just go ahead and now take off, honestly. What have we got to lose? This is not at all going to work. I mean, we are dragging the plane so much because of the rudder that we have to put in, because of course this plane's gonna now turn to the left because it's only got the right engine that's working, you know. Oh damn, we've even got to use some brakes. Oh, it doesn't, that doesn't feel good at all. We're rolling off completely. Right, I'm fully stepping into the rudder right now. Yeah, this is not good. Take off, please. I just want to get off the ground. Okay. A little bit of a forced operation. Maybe eventually we'll take off. There's still some hope. Still got hope in my heart. Now that's where the cheats come in. What direction should Courchevel be? I think in this one. This direction, right? Actually, yeah, that was about right. Good. Oh damn. Plane's just dying. Great. So Sitrep, we just tried to take off this plane with only one engine running. Didn't really work as well as I'd hoped. But this is great. We are now off the air thanks to cheats. Let's try to come in for Courchevel. The landing again shouldn't be that much of an issue, I guess. The takeoff, I'm not quite sure about it either. The thing is that for the takeoff, you need to kind of jump off a cliff then, which is not that much of a problem. So let's do this. Good. Now, let's come in now, and I've really got barely control of the plane, actually. It's quite funny. Like, I can barely turn to the left or right. Not really working, is that? But it's just a lot of fun, right? Oh, damn. Oh, damn, let's not crash into that mountain. We're about to crash into this mountain. Come on, full power. Oh, damn, this mountain. This mountain is a bit of a jump. Okay, come on. The thing is, with this kind of engine configuration, let me just put it this way, we won't be able to go around at Courchevel, okay? No going around will be even possible, okay? So, we're just gonna have to really fly carefully. Oh, Jesus Christ, we just clipped a tree. 2 trees. Maybe even 3 trees in a tree, yeah. Good. So this time, Courchevel, I guess we can try that. Actually, this airport is, that airport is way higher than our current elevation, so we've got to actually climb now, which is a bit of a problem, since we, as you might have already noticed, we've only got 1 engine running. Okay? So, I'm just gonna try my best, honestly. This is Courchevel, I mean, we are gaining a little bit of altitude. I think we've got to, like, we've got to, like, gain, like, at least 1,200 feet, 1,300, 1,600, 1,600. Yeah. We're crashing into a mountain, aren't we? Speed and power. That's the answer. It's not going to work, is it? This is not good. I'm sorry. I mean, this is just a completely bugged model here. I mean, maybe we should already kind of be skeptical about the A320 cockpit. But it isn't really... Oh, I just saw my joystick wasn't really connected the whole time, which is probably why I really didn't have any control of the plane. Pretty much my only way to control this plane right now is through rudder pedals. That's like a way to get proper control, but that's not really the best option. We've only got 1 engine. So the plane's already unstable. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just don't crash into a mountain. Why are we losing more and more speed? It doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Good. Actually, not good, honestly. This is not good. But, you know, we just gotta roll with it. Come in for a landing here, Courchevel, holy moly. I mean, before, we could actually fly this plane quite nicely, but now, ever since we took off, we lost, like, 700 feet of altitude. We're just only getting lower and lower. We're not climbing. Just losing more and more space. Feet of... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, just some trees that we just clipped. No, mountain, at least. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. That imbalance is really showing. Don't crash. Don't crash, please. Holy moly, this is dangerous. I forgot to add that list that shows the people that donated. Oh, this direction. This is not at all working. What has just happened? To anyone that's, you know, just newly joined the stream, You know, there's always some information to tell about the stream itself. So we took off with a Sukhoi Superjet. Everything was looking good, actually, you know, when we were taking off. Well, when we were lining up, okay? I was lining up onto the runway for the departure airport after a nice start up of the plane. Okay? But then, on the lineup, the left engine died, and I couldn't turn it on again because of a bug in the flight simulator model. Which is already, I mean, the flight simulator model itself could seem like a bug because it already has an A320 cockpit. It's not a Sukhoi Superjet cockpit. But it, whatever. We just took off there, and actually the flight to our first airport on our list, on our destination list, did go quite well. The landing went pretty much fine. We stopped. The approach went fine. We were able to gain a lot of speed. Right? And, well, what happened then was the plane died completely. We just crashed into a mountain. We were not able to, you know, provide enough power. I think there were some winds there in the valley too. Not really making life easier for a little plane that didn't even have 2 working engines. Okay, so that's not gone particularly well. I'm gonna try to do one last landing here at Courchevel because I did kind of promise that at the beginning of this stream. We have some information here while this is loading. The SSJ, which is the Sukhoi Superjet 100, competes. Aeroflot is the largest operator of the SSJ 100. I was not even able to read it properly. There we go. It's back. The SSJ 100 competes with the Embraer E190 and Bombardier. Newer version of the SSJ are equipped with a wingtip device called the Saberlet. That was very close to not being able to read the full sentence here. Sukhoi Superjet 100 or SSJ 100 first took... Let me read the damn text. Aeroflot is the largest operator of the SSJ 100. Okay, so CRJ 1000 is really the biggest competitor of the plane? Really? I would guess it's probably like the A220 from Airbus. Or the Bombardier AC series. Just start up. When's this gonna work? Is this even gonna work at all? If we actually, I think our lowest viewer point we had was like 220. Maybe we're gonna hit that record now today. Maybe we're gonna go below like a 200 viewers. How about that? That'd be quite a bit of a. Everyone log off now. So welcome back to This Everyone. I remember when we had 2,000 views. Aeroflot is the largest operator for SSJ. This is not at all gonna work. Come on, just get the hell loaded up. Why is this taking so long? And why is this mountain wide, snowy, and the other mountains aren't? Oh, what the hell's wrong? Okay, let's go ahead and now. Oh, wait. For the first time ever in this live stream, we've got two... Okay, the engines did work before we lined up onto the runway, right? But now both engines are working, so we've got the whole performance of the Superjet. And as the name suggests, it's supposed to be super. So let's just see if that superness is, there. What am I saying? Let's just come in for a landing. Yeah, both engines are working. Everything's actually working quite well. So, oh damn. It's not crashing into a mountain. Let's actually just... We're quite far away from the airport, aren't we? Where's the airport? Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Should be like... Is it right there? Is it right? It's right there, I remember. Good. So, let's come in for a bit of a landing here. I mean, is this gonna work? Probably, yes, honestly. I think this will be a perfect landing. And for the first time ever, let's do a proper shutdown of the plane, right? With the, you know, with everything coming down, with, you know, pushback trucks and everything, and facilities, and, fuel trucks, and... You see these bugs here on the mountain? Could you see that? Am I the only one that could see the black spots, kinda? Oh, there's some more. I like how, like, one side of the Alpine Mountains is literally white, snowy, and the other one isn't. I'm pretty sure, I mean, this is trying to sync it to how it looks like in real life, but I'm pretty sure in mid-June, there is not much snow here in the Alpine Mountains, I'm trying to say. Good. So let's do this. All right, previous comments. That's what I'm trying to say. Previous comments. Welcome back to Swiss 01 Communist Airlines. We are now coming in for a landing at Courchevel in our beautiful Sukhoi Superjet. We've only really kind of made fighter jets before, but that only makes your plane more tougher. Which it really isn't, because last time we tried to fly it, it kind of had one engine that died on the lineup. But we took off anyway, and the plane crashed like half an hour later. But that's another story. Let's come in for a landing. Actually, I cannot even see anything because it's so white. So it's the runway's supposed to be right there. Oh my god, there's a mosquito in here. How did it get in here? I had no window open the whole time. Now, this is one of those things that I really don't get. We'll come back to this. Alright. Good. That's got the spoilers out. I'm trying actually not to approach this airport too slowly, because I do really not want to, stall out in front of the runway. So I think 140 knots will do perfectly fine. That could be considered too fast, but it really isn't. I'm pretty sure this is actually going to perfectly work. Alright, I'm kind of confident now in this landing. And whenever I say that, I'm always making the worst of the worst landings, so yeah, this is I'm sorry. Let's come in for a landing. I can't even see anything.
2,500.
Just get rid of the damn snow, actually. Much better. Actually, wait. Before we land, I do want to try something. And that's the replay mod. Because, we do have to use the replay mod to use replay in the flight simulator. How about this? Alright. Good. This is perfect. Very calmly. 130 knots. Not slower, not at all. Because we do want to have quite a bit of power here.
400.
Whoa.
30.
All I can say is that the plane was not really delivering power when I was needing it, okay? I did say that I was going to go a little bit faster to have more control of the plane, because I do need to pull up all the way. But it didn't really work. I did land a little bit hard. Again, because I said I have a lot of confidence in the landing working out. And again, whenever I say that, the landing yeah. Okay. Better, much better.
25.
Why does this plane bounce so much? I'm not I think we would have stopped, but this was not a smooth landing either. I'm trying to butter now, okay? I do have goals in life. You know, sometimes you really do have to have goals. I'm just trying to see, it's not really easy to land this plane here, because the slope of the runway really kind of, you have to pull up all the way pretty much, and sometimes in a, not very agile plane like this, it's not particularly easy to do that. So let's just try our best.
230.
Yeah, better.
5.
Yeah, better. Okay, stop. I may have been a little... You can always go round. Oh my goodness, please don't die. You can always go round. Come down. But don't wait until you're sideways. We have no control of the throttle because the auto throttle keeps turning on. How about that? Oh shoot. No. Oh damn. I did tell you that this was gonna be a successful landing here at Courchevel. We haven't even done once, okay? Oh, what is 200 knots now. Great, thank you. Oh, don't die. Okay, come on.
Retard.
Okay, that's been about... Why is this plane bouncing so much? I really don't get it. Okay, this is going to be a successful stop, though. I'm pretty sure. Oh, man. A hard landing. Alright. Let's watch this in the replay. I mean, actually, no, let's not do that. It's a bad idea. What I'm going to do first is try to really get this facility thing going on. Okay, let's turn off the engines here. It doesn't really matter if we stay on the runway or not. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off the engines here. Very simply. Engine off. And get the ground staff to come over. Does that work? Is that a thing? Is this working? No, it's not a thing. It's not working, is it? Okay, great. Yeah. Let's watch this landing here in the replay at least. Great. This has been a perfectly working stream, hasn't it? Okay. Yeah, a bit of a hard landing actually, but this is a Sukhoi Superjet. It really doesn't mind. You know, it's a crap plane anyway. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, as always. Good night.